Hello there. My name is Cobe Lawson here in week 11 of the Promineo Tech Backend Software Development Bootcamp. We are adding the final changes to our Projects app program. You can see here we've got a couple new operations in our list. We can now update project details and delete a project. And we've added that into our switch case as well, case 4 and case 5. So we've got some new methods. We've got our update project details method, which takes the project that the user has selected, if they've already selected one, and it updates each individual field within the project and uploads that back into the database. And then we have our delete project method, which lists all the projects, calls the list projects method, takes in the user's input, and then deletes the project. Both of these methods call over to project service, and we've got those over here. Modify project details, delete project, taking in a project and an integer for the ID, respectively. Both of these also throw exceptions if you give a project ID that doesn't exist within our database. And both of those call over to project DAO. So over here in project DAO, we've got our modify project details, taking in a project, building our SQL query, and gaining connection, starting transaction, getting all of the different fields that we're changing, and catching exceptions as needed. The delete project takes in the ID, builds our SQL query, and starts a connection, start transaction, try catches for exceptions as needed. Let's go ahead and run this, start debugging. And first off, let's try to update a project detail without having first selected a project. Cannot invoke because this.curt project is null. Try again. So that's what we want to happen there, an error, because we haven't selected a project. So let's try selecting a project. We'll select a project. These are all the projects I have in mind. So let's select number 6, chop firewood. We've got our hours, difficulty notes, categories. All right. So let's select a new menu. Let us list projects. We're working with that project currently. Let's try and update project details now. Whoops, there we go. Enter the project name. We'll keep it as chop firewood, but let's change the hours from 2, as you can see there, to 3. Actual hours from 4 to 3 as well. Difficulty, we'll drop that down to 2. And for our notes, we'll say we chopped walnut wood. Why not? And boom. Changed over to 332 and chopped walnut wood. Kept our category the same. So let us now delete a project. Menu selection 5. Connecting in, these are all our projects. And you will also see here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. I have already been testing this program myself, and I deleted program number 8, and program 9 stayed as program 9. I also tried adding in a new program to see if it would take the spot of 8, but it went to 10 instead, and I ended up deleting that one. So that's one slight hiccup that I've come across, but let's go ahead and delete project 9 just to make it all numerical and in order. With project 9. And we can see right here, enter the ID of the project we like to delete. It was deleted successfully. Now let's try deleting a project that we don't have. So we only have 7 projects. Let's try and delete project number 12. And up here, we've got our exception. Project ID 12 does not exist. Try again. And that is pretty much it. Let's go ahead and exit the menu. And that's pretty much it. Everything's working basically as intended, aside from that one little hiccup with deleting one and losing that spot in the order. But we'll figure that out next time. All right. Thank you. Goodbye.